So on the 10th of November, Football Manager 2018 is finally released. Another edition of the world's most addictive football game hits our shelves, meaning there'll be more sleepless nights ahead, pondering your team ahead of the upcoming cup final, and ironing your suit as you take your team to the virtual Wembley. But to do that, you're going to need to sign some players, and we all love the Football Manager Wonderkid. So here are 8 Football Manager 2018 Wonderkids who we think you should sign. First up, we've got Charlie Mashanda. The Chelsea youngster is no secret of the world like most Football Manager Wonderkids, but that doesn't mean he shouldn't be on our list. Mashanda is still with Chelsea while most of the other young players head out on loan, meaning he will be immediately available to you on FM, and it's highly unlikely he'd be featuring in virtual Antonio Conte's first team plans. If you're a Championship side or a lower Premier League team, getting Mashanda in on loan could be a great acquisition due to his versatility in midfield. Plus he might be available for cheap if the Blues transfer list him, meaning you can pick up a bargain. Mashanda developed into half a decent player on Football Manager 2017 and should be even better this year. Next up, we've got Martine. The young Spanish fullback is making waves at Espanyol in La Liga after making his debut in October last year, but by then Football Manager already had him down as a future star. Last year he would always end up at one of the top clubs, meaning you're going to need to be quick this time out to bring him in and make him your left back for years to come. Fullback has personally been a problem position in years gone by on Football Manager, made all the worse knowing I could have had Martine before he went to Man City or Chelsea. Get him in quick, make him your first choice left back for the next 10 years and relax. Up next it's Reese Nelson. For me, the wingers are integral to Football Manager's success. You need someone pacey who can deliver across and has the awareness to get in at the back post if the ball is on the opposite flank, giving you a player who provides both goals and assists, and that's exactly what Reese Nelson could be this year if he's nurtured correctly. Arsenal will probably be unwilling to sell the 17-year-old straight away, but a loan move if you're a Championship club could be the perfect home for Nelson, as his pace could help you achieve promotion, and if all goes well, get him back on loan the next year in the top flight, until the Gunners forget they own him and you can sign him for buttons. Next up, we've got Ryan Sasson. I can only imagine you wasted loads of money signing Ryan Sasson on last year's Football Manager due to the fanfare around him, only to find out that it was a waste of time. Well, hopefully that isn't the case this year, and Sasson's stats and potential have been updated sufficiently, because on FM17, the left-sided player didn't really kick on and will be more at home in League One a few seasons in. Sasson might not be Premier League ready immediately, but he should be signed ASAP with an eye to the future, and his versatility down the flank can make him an asset worth investing in. Plus you fill your homegrown quota if you end up playing in Europe. Of course this could be a load of rubbish again and he might turn out to be a flop like on the last game, but fingers crossed that won't happen. Up next it's Kasper Dahlberg. Much like Charlie Mashanda earlier, Kasper Dahlberg is no secret to the world, but is still classed as a Football Manager Wonderkid due to his youthfulness and potential. While on FIFA 17 he was immediately worth the money and you could quickly get him up to an 80 rating, he wasn't worth your time on Football Manager, with a high fee being demanded for a player that didn't really reach the heights expected. With the season at Ajax firmly under his belt, that shouldn't be a problem for the Danish forward this year. The only problem is he might cost even more. But if you're one of those people who start off at one of the top clubs, or just anyone with a bit of money to spend, then Dahlberg could be a great signing, and his value will only rise as the game goes on, meaning you can sell him for even more later on and replace him with some regen. Next up we've got Alina. The 19-year-old midfielder is a product of Barcelona's youth academy, and that should tell you all you need to know about Alina's talents. The Spaniard has already made his Barcelona debut, and it will probably be tough to price him away from the new camp early on, meaning a loan move might be the best option, but you just know with all the talent that Barcelona have, he'll be on the transfer list soon enough for about 6 million or something, which is how much I acquired him for on last year's FM, and a few seasons in I didn't regret it. A brilliant passer of the ball and a set-piece specialist, Alina is perfect for your midfield if you're looking to play a passing game. Up next we've got Alban. Goalkeeper is another position that caused me problems on Football Manager 2017, and that's mainly because I wasn't able to sign Alban. Either I'd sign a goalkeeper like Jack Butland who would eventually sign for a bigger club, or I'd end up with a bloke who didn't seem to know the first thing about goalkeeping despite his 4-star rating from my chief scout. So to avoid that this year, get Alban in early from Toulouse, because even though he's only 18 years old, the man is ready to be your goalkeeper from now until you decide to stop playing the game. If you're looking for a teenage goalkeeper, stay away from the likes of Donnarumma, Fructal and Svila, who are all at big clubs, and invest your money in Lafont instead. And finally we've got Kuangsong. Bit of a daft one here, but surely it would be a little bit funny to have a North Korean in your Football Manager team, and what would make it even better if he was half decent. Unlike 2010 World Cup striker John Taysay, Han Kuangsong might be worth your money as he comes highly rated with bags of potential on FM18. The North Korean is currently on loan at Serie B side Perugia, so you'll have to wait to sign Kuangsong, but he's definitely worth a punt in your second summer if he can do the business in the Italian second tier, if not just for the novelty of having a North Korean in your side, because I can't imagine you've had that before. So those are 8 Wonderkids who we think you should sign on Football Manager 2018. Let us know who you're looking forward to purchasing in the comments below. Thanks for watching and make sure to check out HITC Top Corner Gaming for more Football Manager and FIFA content like this.